Hi, welcome to this PC Specs project. To begin with, we want to start with Cortana. In the lower left part of your screen, down near the start, you'll notice a little search bar. This is Cortana. We're going to click in it. System. And when we type in System, it'll bring up information about your PC. So we're going to click on About Your PC. This takes you to your system information, and this is what you're looking for. We're looking for if it tells you your brand name of your PC, also what version that you're running. We're running Windows 10 Home. What version, also what processor, and how much RAM you have installed, and your system type. And this is the information I want you to send me. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a snipping tool. Okay, it looks like it says sniping to some of you, but it's snipping tool to copy this, and then we're going to save it as a file, and you're going to send it through email. So let's get started with that. To use the snipping tool, if you'll notice down on the taskbar, you should have a snipping icon. If you don't, then we're going to go to Cortana or your search bar and type in snipping, S-N-I-P-P-I-N-G, and it will automatically come up with a match for that. So we click on it, and we want to click on the arrow to the right of the word new to make sure we have the right selection. We're wanting the rectangular snip. That means we're going to choose the selection. So we're going to, if you notice, it kind of gives it a haze, okay, or fogs it out. And then we're going to start in the upper left hand corner. You'll notice there's a crosshair or a plus. So you're going to hold down your left mouse button, okay, and click and drag down to the right of the information at the end of Pen and Touch. Okay, so you can see it here, and release your left mouse button, and that's your selection. Now what we want to do is we want to save this file. We could use it copy and paste, but sometimes our email and the browsers don't always let us do that. So what we want to do is do File, Save As, and we're going to call this PC Specs. PC space Specs. And if you'll notice this up here at the top, this is showing you exactly where you're saving that document to. I want you to save it to your hard drive to the Documents folder. Or you can, if you know how, save it to your flash drive. It's up to you. So make sure that your documents is selected. If it's not selected, then just look over to the left where it says this PC, and then just double click on Documents. And that should show up at the very top of your screen. So it should say PC Specs and file name. We're going to save the type as JPEG, and then click on Save. Now I already have mine saved, so what I'm going to do is just replace it. But yours should be a first time save. Alright? So that's all there is to actually saving that file. Good job! Now we're going to our email to attach the file to our email. So in case you don't know how to do this, I'm going to show you how. So we click on New, and that pops up our email, the new email that we can send. You're going to send it to me, J. Melton, and if you've already sent email to me, it should automatically pop up my name. So you just click once on that, click in the subject line, and you're going to type in PC Specs, S-P-E-C-S, project, and we're going to click on the paperclip to attach the file that we just saved. So we want to click on Browse because we got to find the file. And where did we save? We saved it where? Okay, yeah, Documents. So double click in Documents, and we're going to scroll down. Now I've got a lot of files. You shouldn't have as many as I have. Okay, scroll down to PC Specs, and here's the file. So you double click on it. It adds it to our attachment list here, but you have to make sure that you click on Attach. Otherwise, it's not going to attach it to your email. And if you have attached it, it will show up in the attached box. You also need to add a message. It's always good to add a message. Please find attached my PC specs project. Thank you. And then sign your name. Add your name. Mine's already automatically coming up. I've added a signature to it. But it's always good to add your name, because if you ever share an email address with anybody, then they know for sure who it's coming from. Or if you're using a company email, it knows people will know exactly who it's coming from. Oh, one more thing. If you have something you've got to get to me and you want me to notice it, you can click on Importance High, okay? And that will show me that that's an important document that I need to look at. And then click on Send. Good job! You sent me your PC project.